Guys, Rebecca here. Yesterday I did a quick little video showing you guys how to use the Gelli plate and cut out shapes, that you just cut out from cardstock to create a monoprint. And I was pretty pleased with this. So I'm teaching a class up at the Creative Arts Center and we're exploring monoprinting. And not everybody's going to be able to go out and buy a Gelli print, or a Gelli plate. I'll be bringing 2 plates in to share with students. But in case, they don't bring in a plate, I'm also experimenting with using, this happens to be smoky glass, but you can use any kind of glass, using glass as your substrate or as your plate to work on top of. It's going to yield different results. And so that's what we're doing today. So watch me as I play around and experiment with the same exact technique, just with a different plate. Now the Gelli plate is slightly tacky. So it's a little bit sticky, and so the paper just stuck right to the plate. I know that when I go to brayer on and push on some paint, that the paper is going to move on this slick surface of the glass. So what I'm going to do is tack that down just in a couple places with some glue stick, so that hopefully it will stay flat when I go to put on my paint. Now when I go to spread this with the brayer, it's sticking really good to the raised area that is the paper, but it's not sticking as well to the glass. And that's the thing about the Gelli plate. It's soft and squishy, so when you press into the Gelli plate, it's pressing all the way down. So what I'm going to do is use this cosmetic sponge to make sure paint goes everywhere I see the black glass, or the dark gray glass rather. And the other thing I'm not going to try to do with this is, with the Gelli plate, I did one layer, I let it dry, and then I did another layer on top. And when you go to pull it, it releases the bottom layer and the next layer. The glass is not going to do that. So I'm just going to do the one layer this time. Let's see what we get. Oops, didn't mean to hit the camera there. It's going to yield a completely different effect, I think, than the Gelli plate. But that doesn't mean it can't be interesting. There's not as much control, I think. And this is just one monoprinting technique we can do with the glass plate. I'm going to experiment this week and come up with some others, so that people have options. Okay, time to pull the print. See what happens. Okay. Oh, wait. I forgot. I gotta pull this up. So that's our plate. Oh, not nearly as impressive. Oh, so not nearly as impressive, but it's interesting, right? And I could do something, let's see, not all that impressed with it, but you know, that means just time to add another layer maybe. Wash on some more color. Ah, there we go. So now I have something, a base for something that I could draw on top of, do some more work to. I didn't get a single pull that is as exciting as this single pull, but I got something kind of interesting with some interesting texture, and I probably will play with this a little bit more with some drawing tools. So there you have it, using a glass plate instead of a gel.